Welcome to In Bed with Natasha. I'm really excited to have a very special guest with me today, and a woman that I've known for a very, very long time. Welcome, Camila Raznovich. Well, maybe not that long.
Don't say it's such a long time, because otherwise we already are.
5 years, that's a long time.
Right. Yeah, put it one before that 5 maybe, and you have the right times.
Well, I'm excited finally I get you in bed. Yeah. It's not the first time I've had you in bed, to be honest with you.
No, literally. No, that doesn't mean anything like sexual meaning, but we were flatmates, so.
Yeah, Camila was one of my flatmates for a while.
Here in Milan.
Yeah. So I really don't need to interview you because there's probably a lot of things I know about you.
Probably too many. Probably too many to share, let's say that.
Well, we won't be sharing all the intimate ins and outs of living with each other.
Thank you.
But one of the ways that I got to know about Camila wasn't actually meeting her first. I met her through TV, which is what her career is as a TV presenter, and I met her because I used to watch her on MTV in the UK.
Yep, that's right.
And you were fantastic, and I say the voice that you have today really fits the program you were doing at the time.
I was really a bit raunchy, and it was called Amor, MTV's Amor.
Amor, and you used to lie on a couch, on a bed.
On a bed.
Yes, on a bed.
On a bed.
Exactly, so we're right here where you started.
You're watching MTV's Amor with me, Camila. Okay, yeah, I was one of the hosts of MTV Europe, and I started in '95.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But MTV it's been a huge part of your life.
Well, yeah, I worked for MTV on and off for 10 years. So yeah, I mean, then I quit for a couple of years because I went to New York. But then I came back and I worked for MTV Italy because at one point they regionalized the channel. And then I worked here for another good 8 years.
Yeah.
I hosted another sex show.
Yeah, Love Line.
I wonder why.
Yeah, what have you got to tell us about sex?
Not much. I have 2 kids, so for sure. At least
well, you
twice.
So that you've done sex twice at least.
Yeah, at least twice, because they say that usually who talks a lot about sex doesn't really practice much. And
is that true?
Well, at the moment, it's absolutely true. Once that you have 2 kids, 2 small girls, sex life goes a bit down the drain.
Why is that though? Is that with work? Is that juggling work?
Listen to my voice. I am knackered. I am a destroyed woman. Juggling between work, girls, schools, holiday, like organizing the house, like going to meetings and talking and screaming to the girls.
Yeah.
Of course, this is half of why. No, it's not true. But yeah, it's tiring.
Don't listen to her. She's at it like rabbits every night, basically. I've been around there, believe me.
That's not true.
She's trying to paint you a very bad picture right now.
No,
but you know what?
I'm drinking green tea, by the way.
I was thinking though, there's a really interesting thing about women that it's true we want it all, and men are complaining about that. They're complaining about the fact that, okay, we want to be mothers, we want to be career driven, we're ambitious, we want to be out partying, we want to have our girlfriends, we want to have fun.
One question.
Why are the men complaining about that? I mean, we can.
Why do we want all of that?
But we can afford even so that they don't have to just support us. So no, why do we want? Well, why do you want all of that?
Oh man, I don't know. I wish I didn't. Honestly, I wish I was one of those satisfied women being at home. I really wish. Yes.
Really?
Oh yes, the life would be so much easier.
Would you not be bored though?
I am bored. I am totally bored. I want to go back working, and I admit it. I am going through a struggle there. Honestly, between Camila as a mom and Camila as a career professional, whatever, presenter, writer, I'm a journalist, whatever it is. But it's like if I lost my place in the world, and I don't know if that sounds nice or not, but that's the truth for me. And maybe it's not politically correct to say, my God, I'm bored to be just a mother. And it's been 2 years now that I'm only almost. It's not true because then
you're always working.
I know, but not you know my rhythms and how they used to be, and now I'm absolutely happy, and I love my girls, and my life wouldn't be the same without them. But my life is not the same without my work and without my place in the work world. So now I'm struggling to get it back. It's not easy. Italy's going through a big Italian.
So there's a big change in TV.
Yeah, it's a big change. There's a big crisis, basically. The audience, of course, fragmented itself between Sky and the new digital realities. So it's tougher now
Yeah.
to do numbers than it used to be 10 years ago.
Absolutely.
But I love struggle. I love the challenge. So I'm ready to go back on stage and to prove myself. But it's tough to get back in after 2 years of maternity.
I think one of the things that people don't understand when you become a mother, and you have two. I mean, I only have one, so that's already half the challenge. But
having two is like having three.
Yeah, I think. Well, it's a full-time job. But I also think that the guilt that comes with being a parent that people just don't know about.
Yeah.
You just feel guilty, and also I think that if you're somebody who immerses yourself completely in your career, it's very hard because you're going to feel the same way about your parenting. You're going to want to merge yourself in the same way.
Sure.
So it's really hard. It's like I try to juggle.
Hard to juggle. It's hard.
Yeah, because you can't give 100% to anything you do, and the frustration if you're a perfectionist, which I know you are.
Really?
Then that just gets at you, and sometimes it's like, I just can't do everything. You know?
Absolutely. That's exactly how I feel, and the guilt is a very big part. I have a column.
Yeah.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
In a very famous magazine in Italy that is called Io Donna, it's an allegato del Corriere della Sera. And that's exactly what I talk about. It's a politically incorrect column about being a mother. And feeling guilty, it's a big part of what I write about, because in this week I'm working, I think 4 nights out of 7. And I have to tell you that the next morning, I wake up 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning to have breakfast with my girls and to prepare them, to get them dressed, just out of guilt. Because they would be absolutely fine with the father.
If they would, yeah, of course.
But I need to be there because I feel guilty because the night before I wasn't there to put them to bed.
Yeah.
Maybe I was there to prepare them dinner. I was there and I made them eat and everything. But I wasn't there.
I think you're already going beyond the call of duty. I mean, a lot of people. I think there is a good moment as a mother when you also have to know how to let go.
But listen, I left Sole. She is 2 years old now, so she's the youngest. Only once, I think, so far, only once for one night with my mother.
Okay,
in 2 years.
Then I'm a bad mom.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the mother I have been.
Yeah.
And with this commitment, it was very hard for me to put in work, scheduling work. She's turning 2 next week, and I decided that with that is going to come also I will allow myself to start working again, and that means a lot of evening because I host events.
Yes, exactly.
Like most of the events are in the evening, right? And concert and gigs, and so I am going to allow myself to do that. But 2 years have gone by.
And they go by really quickly.
Well,
and they grow quickly.
Some say that, but for me they were the longest 2 years of my life. Trust me.
So you're having another kid by any chance?
Are you bloody mad? Oh, no way. The pipes are closed. Eugene wanted the boy because we have 2 girls, and I said that the world has plenty of beautiful women that would love to have a boy. So please feel free and experience that, not with me.
But how's it also, we've talked about your career, but there's also the married life, not married per se, but and how hard is that to find time with your partner? What's his name?
Yeah, exactly, it's my partner. My partner, you said married life, is there one? No sex, no communication, hi, bye, ciao, love, good day, yes, ciao, good night. That's my life, no, look. We were laughing about it the other day because it's like we took 15 minutes and we had to hook up for what happened in the last week.
Yeah.
Okay, did I tell you that 5 days ago my best friend got married? No. Oh shit, I forgot, I'm sorry. Did I tell you I'm going to Dubai in 3 days? No. Okay. Oh, happy trip. That's the man. Should we have sex? Oh no, we can't. We don't have time. All right, bye. That's no. At the moment there is no such a thing as married life, and in a way, it's a pity, but I think that having a good laugh is the right
At least you can laugh about it. So why do women want all of this then?
I'm getting warmer. Can I take the jumper off? Because talking about sex and not having sex anymore, and all of this is making...
Why do women want this? Because, okay, our relationships suffer.
Yeah.
Our children suffer. Our work suffers. I mean, who's getting the good side of this?
No, but that's why I said, why do we all want... It was so much better in the 50s. No,
I'm watching this program right now called Masters of Sex. That might get you a little bit heated up. And it's all about the discovery of the scientific research into sex in the 1950s.
Okay.
And of course it looks at all the different types of women, and there's one of the women in there who she wants to work and she's got the 2 kids, and of course she's working with a doctor whose wife can't have kids and sits at home all day dreaming about kids.
Sure.
So it's funny looking at our lives and trying to organize and saying that why women want everything, but we want everything. We're greedy.
But we're crazy. I mean, we are exaggerating a little bit, and I have to say, I think that there is a big need from a woman's point of view of gratification, and of sort of proving herself and proving the world that we are worth it. And the truth is, I think everybody knows it but us. Like, I think that, I'm talking for myself, I think that my strong need of achieving success, having success, and proving to the world that I am smart, intelligent, beautiful, ironical, blah, 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 it's based out of a big insecurity that maybe people may think that I'm not all of those
that's
things.
interesting.
So, well, yeah, I mean, I think that's the only reason why would somebody
you
go through all of this madness.
But you mentioned the thing about boredom, didn't you? You mentioned the fact that you need to work.
But that's because we're Libras.
Yeah, by the way, we're both Libras.
Yeah. One day apart birthday.
We do get bored with things and people.
You know that. We get bored with lovers, we get bored with life, we get bored with the city, we have to change things. That's part of our nature.
Yeah.
But I do.
But I still don't believe that deep down your work is your art, and it's how you communicate as well.
Yeah.
I know that if you didn't work tomorrow, you would just feel lost, you know?
I do feel lost.
Yeah, you know,
Well,
because you're a natural communicator,
Yeah.
and you're amazing on TV, you've done so much, you're a great writer, you publish books, you've always been at the research.
But I think that for me the biggest challenge so far, it wasn't presenting the U2 in front of 180,000 people in Modena, it wasn't hosting the red carpet at the MTV Europe Music Awards. It wasn't all of those
little things.
Yeah, just a few little things that I throw here and there. But it wasn't all of that. The biggest challenge for me, honestly, in my 39 years of life, was having the 2 girls. For sure, there is no doubt that this is, not was, because it is not on my back yet. I am still going through the storm and through the. For me,
this is the biggest challenge.
Oh, for sure.
See, I'm now like getting more worked up about my new big challenge is turning 40, because you mentioned 39.
Yeah,
so
we are turning 40 now.
Yeah, I know, exactly, and I'm having a crisis about it. Like, literally, I'm going through it. Is this not, you're too busy thinking about the kids.
Like, am I turning 40?
I'm like,
probably I will even forget about my birthday.
I've got like Lola sorted out now. I'm like,
yeah,
now my next thing is, oh my God, I'm going to be 40. And people, when I say it, they look at me like I'm an alien, like something wrong with you.
No, honestly, I didn't have the time to think about I'm turning 40.
Like one guy said to me,
I
can't believe it. He's like, you're going to be 40? And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to look like, dead?
No, but I really think that it is just a number, and it's about how you feel and what you've done with your life in these 40 years. And God, sometimes I feel like I'm 65, honestly. I am so tired. I feel like I lived 3 lives. So when I realize that I'm going to turn only 40, that's not too bad.
You see, with my daughter, what I did was, I guess right from the beginning, she had to do things on her own, and I had to use the distancing straight away because I was a single mum right from the beginning, so it was difficult, and I had to work for that reason, but it was tough, and instead I've had to make up for not being there earlier, and now I'm making up for it.
Yeah.
And this is like a crucial period, you know, it's like, but it's very hard because you know that relationship with your daughter is going to turn around when they're 15 and it's going to be like.
But you know what? I think that it doesn't matter what you did in the first 13, 15 years of their life, they will always turn back at you and show you the middle finger. That's the process, the natural process of life, and it's teenagerhood, and it's probably even healthy.
Yeah, of course.
And they will go through therapies.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you've done. They will go through therapy, and they will hate you, and they will think you're the worst mother possible, and that's okay. It's life.
So now that you do your column, do you get a lot of women? Because you said something really interesting. It's just not cool to say as a mother that you're not grateful for everything and you're not so happy all the time, because that's considered bad form or considered, oh my God, how can she be negative, you know?
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of women that write to you and just break down and tell you, I can't stand, I'm going through hell, I don't know what to do?
Oh God, I would say that I have 80% of the mother that read me. They are very honest about it. They go, oh my God, I read your article, it's so good to feel that I'm not on my own and that I'm not the only one feeling these feelings. It's just that I can't share it with my husband because, or with my mother-in-law, because of course they feel judged.
Yeah.
In Italy there is a big problem of being judged and the fear of thinking, oh my God, what, you know, Italy is a very conservative
we were just talking about that beforehand.
Country. So breaking some rules, it's considered a bit off the track. And so yes, I would say that 80% of the mother and of the parents that read me have fun with my article. At the end of the day, they are full of irony, so it's nothing too serious. But yeah, I think it allows them to also admit their weakness and that it's okay not to be the perfect parent.
So that's what we need to turn into, a TV show for this then. Let's do the next program.
Yeah, you're right.
So come on, so you are going to get back into the whole work then now. You're starting to move.
I'm trying.
You are.
I'm trying.
You are.
Okay,
it's going to happen. So tell us something new that's happening. Give us a little bit of excitement.
The television, I don't know yet. I'm waiting some projects.
Yeah.
I'm writing a few projects, but I have no channels yet, and I have no place to go yet. But I am working, and I already shot a few episodes on this web series.
Yeah.
Probably, but I'm not sure yet, you will see them on Corriere.it.
Yeah, fantastic.
Hopefully.
Great.
And one theme is about kitchen, my mother, me and the girls in the kitchen. So
interesting. Fantastic.
My mother had a restaurant.
Yeah, she was amazing.
Yeah, biological restaurant, vegetarian, blah, 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 blah. So it's all about healthy food and how you can give your kids nice treats but healthy.
That's great.
Yeah. And also how should your kids eat vegetables and
oh my God, I need her around my house.
the different ways of cooking them and all of that. So I think that's very cool, and we shot them already. And then I am in the process now of shooting a new project that is called Papà Imperfetti. That it's going to see the light.
That means imperfect.
Imperfect father.
Just that won't be difficult finding them.
And and exactly. I'm going to interview famous fathers, and they will share with me their
imperfections. That sounds like fun. It's a program I want to watch.
Yeah. And so that's going to be like episodes on Corriere della Sera, hopefully.
Yeah,
we didn't sign it yet.
Okay.
So
right, well, we're picking this up, exactly.
Yeah, but we are shooting it, so.
Fantastic. Well, I'm really excited for you to get back, and I'm excited to see some of these programs because it's exactly what's missing right now. So who's ever big producers watching this right now, sign her up. And listen, thanks so much for coming here
Natasha.
today. It's been great.
I'm great to see you
glad to be back in bed with me. Thank you.
Ciao, everybody. Bye.